Clearance delivery, roger, stand by.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. I've been having a couple of problems trying to get going here, but today I'm going to do a flight from Santa Maria to Bakersfield and then to San Luis. I'm going to be using PilotEdge, and I'm going to go ahead and basically start getting set up here. So
John 1 ground, or 9344 holding short or runway 20 left.
So there's going to be a lot of
94, correction 93434.
Let's see here.
Stand by.
So we'll see how we do today. Again, this is going to be kind of scattered. There's going to be a lot of
tower, number 93424.
A lot of the radio talking over me. So let's see how this goes.
45 Mike taxi via
get
Bravo.
This going.
Monitor ground, pass I-6.
So I'm going to start with 4 flight.
Okay, via Bravo, monitor ground, and thanks for the pass. We'll fly Mike.
And get my radios dialed in and get my frequencies written down. I like to do that before I leave. So what I do is I typically write down 4 pieces of information: tower, ground, ATIS, and pattern altitude. And so I can get all that from 4 flight. So go ahead and kind of click on where I am. And I've got, so Santa Maria, Sierra, Mike X-ray, and I can click on that and I get this here. So ASOS is 121.15. I actually have that entered in already, and Santa Maria ground is 121.9, and I've got that going, and tower is 118.3, and pattern altitude for light aircraft is 1261, which I'll just call it 1215. So let me get all that written down and kind of go to the. I like to do all of my airports first, and so I'll kind of show you a little bit of a. This is my setup here, and this is me writing stuff down. I'm using 4 flight. I'll go back to 4 flight, and so
Runway tower 434, holding short 20 left.
ASOS is
94, correction 93434, John Wayne Tower, 10 left kilo, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, Kilo Lima, number 9344, 20 right.
8.3.
27 Tango Juliet, Henderson clearance delivery, full route for you. Let me know when you're ready
Let's
to
go to
copy.
Bakersfield.
To copy 27 Tango Juliet.
27 Tango Juliet, cleared to Victorville Airport. Via on departure, turn right, heading 180. Radar vectors, Boulder City. Victor 283. Hotel Echo Charlie. Victor 12. November Uniform Lima. Mike November. Direct. Maintain 7,000. Expect 2000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.4. Squawk 4073. And verify the 180 heading will allow compliance with terrain and obstruction clearance.
Okay.
Number 27 Tango Juliet is cleared to Victorville. Turn heading 180 on departure. Radar vectors to Boulder City. Victor 283. Hotel Echo Charlie. Victor 12. Norman. Hotel November Delta. Climb 7,000. Expect 2000 in 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.4. Squawk 4073.
For 7 Tango Juliet, read back correct.
Okay, I'm going to mute the radio for a little bit. I'll still hear them, but you will not.
Clear that Charlie, request taxi.
So
November 9343.
Again, what I'm doing is I am getting all my information in advance. I don't like to look stuff up while I'm flying. This is true in real life. So now what I want to do, I want to look at now what I'm looking for is I'm going to get flight following. And I'm going to need, depending on the time, and it looks like it's going to be Santa Barbara departure. Santa Barbara 12415. And that's all I need, except I do need Bakersfield. And what I'm doing is I'm looking in the flight supplement. And in the flight supplement I can see, so I want Bakersfield departure. 645. Okay. Let's bring them back in. It's going to get loud and it's going to get kind of hectic here, but now they're back in the mix. So I'm probably going to do a little bit of some pattern work first, like do a couple laps, and then I will kind of go from there. And I'm having to kind of do some manual things today. So let me shrink this down and kind of go from here. So
John Wayne clearance, Cessna 7355 Alpha, IFR to John Wayne, information Zulu.
7355 Alpha. John Wayne clearance delivery, cleared to John Wayne Airport, on departure, flighting 220. Air vector Silver Beach, directs, maintain 2000, expect 3000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 1307.
Cleared to John Wayne, fly heading 220 vector, CO Beach, then direct, maintain 2000, expect 3000 in 5 minutes. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 1307, Cessna 55 Alpha.
55 Alpha, read back correct.
Alright, I'm going to try to squeak in some ATIS here.
8, altimeter 3000, arriving and departing runway 30, visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Victor. Santa Maria Public Airport, 8 is information Victor, 185.
Okay, so I'm not using the live weather. For some reason when I click over to live weather it does not look like what the METARs are reporting. So I am going to use my own weather, which means I have to report information Zulu. So I am going to
John Wayne ground system 7355 Alpha West,
go ahead and get ready to call up
taxi,
here.
information Zulu.
I'm not the only one.
7355 Alpha, John Wayne ground, wind 20 right. Taxi via Bravo Kilo. Turn your transponder on, squawk 1307.
Roger that, turn transponder on, runway 20 right, taxi via Bravo Kilo, Cessna 55 Alpha.
Fullerton Tower, Cherokee 152 Papa, cleared off runway 24.
Put my stuff in here. I don't know if you can tell.
Tower November 3289, back midfield runway 29er.
November 20 Papa taxi via Alpha on maintenance frequency past Cat 9.
Alright, let's try this.
Taxi via Alpha, remaining frequency, thank you, sir.
November 89er Quebec runway 29er clear for the option.
For the option. You're in Quebec.
Alright, so I've got that in, and I'll put that in when I get, actually I'll put it in now, so direct K direct to. And then the other thing I want to do, looks like the runway being used today is runway 30, so I like to go ahead and get my heading bug marked to 30, because that just helps with pattern stuff. And the way I have to do this when I do this live is I have to fit both my G1000s on the same screen, and it's kind of small. So we'll see how this works out again. And I'm going to, since I'm heading basically east, that's going to be, we'll probably do 5,500, so let me go ahead and bug my altitude, and good to go. We're getting close here, so I think I'm ready to go ahead and call up on the radio now. Let's see how this does. I'm on the right frequency.
Bakersfield ground, Skyhawk 350 Papa Mike, is at the U.S. Customs. Request flight following to Mojave at 5,500 with Sierra. This is for the Cat 6.
We're 350 Papa Mike, Bakersfield ground, departure frequency 118.8, squawk 7456.
118.8, squawk 7456, Skyhawk 350 Papa Mike.
November 0 Papa Mike, read back correct.
Santa Maria ground, Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, holding at taxiway Tango, requesting touch and goes with Zulu.
117 Tango Bravo, Santa Maria ground, runway 30, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 30, taxi via Alpha, 117 Tango Bravo. Okay, so let's get going here. Get rid of that.
Bakersfield ground, Skyhawk 350 Papa Mike, request taxi.
Runway 350 Papa Mike, Bakersfield ground, runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha and Bravo.
Taxi to 30 right via Alpha and Bravo for Skyhawk 0 Papa Mike.
Anderson ground time 27 Tango Juliet, terminal right to taxi with Whitman.
November 27 Tango Juliet, Roger, runway 35 left, taxi via Alpha.
35 left via Alpha, 27 Tango Juliet. John Wayne Tower, Cessna 755 Alpha, runway 20 right at Kilo, ready for IFR departure.
For 7355 Alpha, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Runway 20 right, clear for takeoff, Cessna 55 Alpha.
Palm Springs Power, I'm flight 1434 with you, visual for runway 31 left.
Yeah, flight 1434, Palm Springs Tower, runway 3 on left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 31 left. I'm flight 1434.
Okay, so I'm taxiing down runway, taxiway Alpha, and we'll do some touch and goes here and see how this goes. okay. Let's go ahead and switch channels. Santa Maria Tower, Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, holding short runway 30, touch and goes.
November 117 Tango Bravo, Santa Maria Tower, enter, correction, make left traffic, runway 30, clear for takeoff. Report to midfield downwind.
Left traffic, clear to take off runway 30, report midfield 117 Tango Bravo.
55 Alpha contact, SoCal departure.
Contact departure system 55 Alpha.
Italy Tower, 328 on Quebec, midfield, downwind runway.
Runway 9 Quebec, runway 29, clear for the option.
The option, Quebec.
Alright, all my gauges are in the green, heels on the ground.
Anderson Tower, number 27 Tango Juliet, holding short of 35 left, ready to go.
November 27 Tango Juliet, Henderson Tower, turn right, heading 180, only 35 left, clear for takeoff.
Turn right, heading 180, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff, number 27 Tango Juliet.
Rotate.
Bakersfield Tower, Tower 350 for Charlie Romeo, 5,500 for information Charlie.
2812 is calling Bakersfield Tower.
Let's look for VY.
I just missed entirely who called up there. Say again, somebody.
Sorry, it's Skyhawk 350 Papa Mike, holding short, runway 30 right, ready for departure.
Though, is it?
November 350 Papa Mike, Bakersfield Tower, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff, and make a right down with departure.
Runway 30 right, clear for takeoff, right downwind departure, Skyhawk 350 Papa Mike.
Okay.
Las Vegas Tower, TVM 648, Charlie Romeo, 5,500, we have Charlie.
Pattern altitude here
November 648 Charlie Romeo, Las Vegas Tower, runway 19 right, clear to land.
9 right, clear to land, Charlie Romeo.
27 Tango Juliet, contact Las Vegas departure.
North to departure 27 Tango Juliet.
Fullerton ground, Bonanza 6622 Mike, transient parking near the tower, ready to taxi with Sierra, BFR eastbound.
6622 Mike, Fullerton Tower, runway 24, taxi via Alpha.
Alright, there's the runway.
Runway 24 via Alpha, 6622 Mike.
Santa Maria Tower, Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, reporting left midfield, runway 30.
7 Tango Bravo, runway 30, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 117 Tango Bravo. Alright, we'll
Almonte ground, Cherokee 84054.
80, correction 84054, I'm on the ground.
84054, information whiskey, IFR to Santa Barbara, ready to copy clearance.
84054, I'm on the ground, cleared to Santa Barbara Airport via the runway 19 departure procedure to Paradise. Then as filed, maintain 3,000, expect 6,010 minutes at departure. Departure frequency 135.4, squawk 4615.
84054 is cleared to Santa Barbara via the runway 9 departure procedure, Paradise, then is filed. 3000, expect 6000, 10 minutes after departure. 135.4 and squawk 4615, 84054.
4054, read back correct. 0 Papa Mike, contact Bakersfield Departure.
To departure, 0 Papa Mike.
500.
Alright, overshot that. I'm having some problems with my views here. I'm not sure what that's about, but we'll fix that. Alright, let's line it up. It's looking pretty good. Let's trim this out.
Fullerton Tower, Bonanza 6622 Mike, holding short of 24, ready for departure VFR eastbound.
Looks like I've made the runway.
November 6622 Mike, Fullerton Tower, my 24, clear for takeoff on course northeast.
Balloon there.
All right, 24, clear for takeoff on course 6622 Mike.
Flaps up.
And flight 1434, taxi via Whiskey and remain as frequency.
Taxi via Whiskey departing with you, I'm flight 1434.
How we do here.
Don't sink, 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 don't sink.
All right, let's make it to this crosswind.
Don't sink, don't sink.
San Luis Tower. Doing 9 Quebec, midfield downwind, runway 2.
Right 9 Quebec, runway 29, cleared for the option.
The option 89 Quebec.
Alright. Let's see what happens here.
Running ground 84054, transient parking ready to taxi.
84054, Monty ground, runway 19, taxi via Alpha and Bravo.
Runway 19 via Alpha Bravo 84054.
Santa Maria Tower, Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, reporting left midfield runway 30. We'll be departing to the east after this landing.
7 Tango Bravo, runway 30, cleared for the option on the go, eastbound departure approved.
Clear to land, eastbound departure approved. 7 Tango Bravo.
7 Tango Bravo, not cleared to land, you're cleared for the option unless you want a full stop.
Clear for the option, 117 Tango. Alright, reduce RPMs. 10 degrees of flaps. Pitch for 80. So we'll turn on this base.
St. Louis Tower, Uniform Romeo, Romeo Uniform Alpha, 10 miles southeast at 2,500 feet, inbound for full stop landing with information, Papa.
Uniform Romeo, Romeo Uniform Alpha, St. Louis Tower, make straight in, runway 29er, report a 3 mile final.
Runway 29, report 3 miles final. Uniform Romeo, Romeo Uniform Alpha.
So normally I use 3.
Las Vegas Tower, TBM 648 Charlie Romeo, clear the runway at Sierra. Parking, hangars on the southwest side.
I've made the runway.
648 Charlie Romeo, taxi via Sierra Hotel, monitor ground past I-5.
Sierra Hotel to the hangars, thanks. Hey, Charlie Romeo.
Talk a little bit about my views, my camera views when I get back up in the air. It's one of the main things I actually like about Microsoft Flight Sim is the way the views work. X-Plane has some third-party options, but just in terms of built-in stuff, I really like this particular. So. So he did say clear for the departure to the east. So let's get a little bit of altitude. I've also got some traffic coming up on my 3 o'clock. You can kind of see here. So it's kind of neat when you hook up ForeFlight, it will log in and get the traffic from both PilotEdge and VADSIM. All right, go ahead and start my departure to the east.
Flight Tower, 329 Quebec, midfield, downwind, runway 29.
November 89 Quebec, roger, extend downwind, I'll call your base. Traffic is at Diamond, that just reported about 6 miles east of the airport.
Standing downwind for traffic, I'll wait for you to call the base, 89 Quebec.
Bakersfield Tower, Cessna November 8090 Alpha is 10 miles southwest of Bakersfield Airport. Looking for a full stop landing with Sierra.
November 8090 Alpha, Bakersfield Tower, enter left downwind, runway 30 right, report midfield.
Report midfield, left downwind, runway 30 right. Cessna November 8090 Alpha.
Uniform Romeo, Romeo Uniform Alpha, San Luis Tower, I have you in sight, runway 29, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 29, Uniform Romeo, Romeo Uniform Alpha.
November 89 Quebec, turn base, traffic to the Diamond on a 3 mile final.
Base, 89 Quebec.
Break 9 Quebec, advising you of the traffic inside the Diamond on a 3 mile final.
Negative on the traffic.
Okay, let me get this set up here for autopilot. We'll kind of do our thing here.
St. Louis Tower, Uniform Romeo, Romeo Uniform Alpha. Forget to mention, request Cat 2. Thank you. Uniform Romeo, Romeo Uniform Alpha.
Roger. November 89 Quebec, runway 29, clear for the option number 2, traffic is short final.
Cleared for the option after the traffic.
Alright, let's see if it picks up the magenta line here. Let's see how this goes. I really do like the way that this gets very hectic. You do have to multitask. You do have to stop for the radio. You do have to do a certain amount of pre-planning. This really...
Bakersfield Tower, says the November 8090 Alpha. Just want to confirm, was this a left downwind or right downwind traffic?
November 90 Alpha, left downwind, 30 right, report midfield.
Left downwind, 30 right, report midfield. Says the November 8090 Alpha.
Alright, let's see here. Let's see how far I am. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up for flight following. And that's going to be Santa Barbara. So let me set up my radios here. So Santa Barbara 124.15. Alright, so that's good. Get my transponder ready to go.
Louis Tower, Uniform Romeo, Uniform Alpha, clear for runway.
Vegas Departure number 27 Tango Juliet, wanting to stay on present heading.
7 Tango Juliet, affirmative. The center is going to get you turned to Hector here just in a minute. Contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
134.65 to 7 Tango Juliet.
55 Alpha, flight in 180.
Alright, let's see. Santa Barbara Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, approximately 8 miles to the east of Santa Maria, passing through 3,600 to 5,500, requesting flight following to Bravo Foxtrot Lima.
One 7 Tango Bravo, Santa Barbara Approach, semi. 27 Tango Juliet, Los Angeles Center, clear direct Hector. The bullhead altimeter is 2996.
LA Center, Cessna 190 Uniform Charlie on the ground at New Kuyama, IFR to Santa Monica.
IFR to Santa Monica, I stepped on you, stand by 17 Tango Bravo, Santa Barbara Approach, squawk 5337, ident.
5337, ident for 117 Tango Bravo.
Tango Bravo, ready to contact 12 miles northeast Santa Maria Airport. For 55 Alpha, 1 mile from Snake, maintain 3,000 to establish localized and cleared ILS runway 20 right approach.
Maintain 3,000 till established, cleared for ILS runway 20 right, Cessna 55 Alpha.
Bump up my rate of climb just a little bit. It's going to slow the speed down, but we'll keep it there. So right now I'm getting flight following from Santa Barbara Departure, and they will, so I have to really keep my ears out for that. I've got 4 flight doing the same thing that the G1000 is doing within the flight sim, so that worked up. And I've got my frequencies all written down, and I'm good to go. What I will go ahead and do is put in my ATIS for Bakersfield. That is 118 6. And I'll go ahead and switch that over. Now I'm not going to put in all my other information for Bakersfield.
SoCal Departure 84054, 1000, climbing 3000.
84054, SoCal Departure, ready to contact, climb maintain 6000.
Climb maintain 6000, 84054.
I'm not going to put any other information in to my comms right now because I expect that at some point I'm going to be handed over, and so they will let me know what frequencies I need, and so I will go ahead and just hands off for now. But right now I've got everything written down. Autopilot's in. Again, I'm going to do 5,500 heading east, so it's odd 1,000 plus 500. And let's see here. This is saying about another 30 minutes or so before I get to Bakersfield. I'm not going to do touch and goes there. I'll do a touch and go. I'm not going to do a full stop, and then I'll come back and I will head to San Luis and do a full stop there. Again, I just can't stress how much this is a benefit for those of you out there who want to either A, just bring your sim immersion to the next level, and B, for those of us who are student pilots, especially if you're like me and don't fly out of a towered airport, this is just invaluable. I am now check ride eligible, not check ride ready, but I'm check ride eligible. I've completed all my tasks to be eligible for my oral and my check ride, and the last thing I needed to do was get a certain number of landings at a towered airport. I drilled on this setup on pilot.
Contact gentleman tower 126.8.
Contact tower, Cessna 7355 Alpha.
Just cheated and put a bunch of fuel in the plane. So anyway, I drilled with this setup, and it was so much easier. It was almost no different.
84054, turn left heading 260, doing Victor 186.
Left heading 260, 84054.
84054, resume navigation.
Up there.
And resume on navigation, 84054.
Fly heading 300, doing.
Fly heading 300, 84054.
So one thing let's see if this is working now. All of a sudden it's working. It wasn't working a second ago. I don't know what that was.
17 Bravo, what's your destination?
Bravo Foxtrot being for 117 Bravo.
Thank you. 17 Bravo, stay aircraft side.
Cessna Skyhawk.
05, my contact Mojave Tower 127.6, squawk VFR. 0 Papa Mike, contact Mojave Tower 127.6, squawk VFR.
So I don't.
127.6, squawk VFR, for Skyhawk here, Papa Mike.
This camera will see. Let me just real quick just try and just see what happens here. So external view. So
17 Bravo, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5. See ya.
Contact Los Angeles Center 135.5 for 117 Tango Bravo. So 135.5. I could also do this over here, but I just like these buttons. I think they're cool. But I could easily do this with center manager 2. So 135.5. Now clicked over. Let's see. LA Center Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo 5,500.
Back 117 Tango Bravo Los Angeles Center Santa Maria altimeter 2999er. Are you able 7,500 for radio reception?
We'll go to 7,500 for better reception. And could you repeat that altimeter?
Santa Maria altimeter 99er. And if you're going to climb to 7,500, just let me know when you descend out of 7,500 later on.
Will do. 117 Tango Bravo. So he's wanting me to go up.
Cherokee 84054, contact SoCal Approach 134.2.
For better reception. How cool is that? So I'm going to go ahead and change my altitude here. So I got a lot to do. 7,500 again, it's odd thousands plus 500, so I can't just go to 6,500. And so let me go ahead and do this, and we will do
last year I'm calling Sega.
Slow.
Cessna 150 Uniform Charlie cleared to the Santa Monica Airport as filed. Maintain, let's see, I'm going to need you higher than 5. Stand by. 150 Uniform Charlie, I need you all the way up at 9,000. Are you able 9,000? 150 Uniform Charlie, climb, maintain 9,000. Departure frequency 135.5, squawk 6030, hold for release.
Okay, so
the 150 Uniform, are you back correct? And give me a call on your number 1 record.
So, again, I mentioned this earlier. I want to talk a little bit about camera views here. So the way I have it set up, let me see if you can...
Cherokee 84054, SoCal Approach, Burbank altimeter 29995.
So I've got my hat here. I've got, and my 2 buttons, and then my lever for my trim wheel. That's what that's set up for. My forward button is my radio mic activation, my push to talk. This is set...
That's a 776 November Golf, SoCal Approach, squawk 4656, done.
This is set to Smart View, meaning it will look to whichever waypoint or landmark or destination that I either have coded in or programmed in or I'm close to. It will often look right to the airport, so that is awesome. I did it now.
150 Uniform Charlie, release for departure, clearance blade up and off in 5 minutes, change to advisory frequency is approved.
It's pointing to some airport, I have no idea what.
Skyhawk 776 November Golf, radar contact 11 miles northeast of Ontario, Ontario altimeter 299.5. There is traffic at your 9 o'clock, 2 miles westbound, VFR indicates 2,500, type unknown.
If I do the hat to the right, I get a good view to the right. This is good for trying to know when you're being the numbers for right
6 over golf, maintain a VFR and appropriate VFR altitudes, no restriction.
And of course the same thing to the left. This lets me know when I'm being the numbers, and it's nice. If I look around and I'm doing like this, if I push the hat forward one time, it takes me to that, and the second time it takes me to that. And so I can always get back to my main view. And between that, I have a pretty good camera setup that doesn't require a whole lot of use of the mouse, which I find annoying sometimes to have to use the mouse, although I'm having to use it a lot today because I'm trying to operate OBS along with YouTube stream.
Roger.
And I've had to make my G1000s a lot smaller. I've got banana hands and it's hard to press on the button, so I'm having to use the mouse pointer more than I normally would. So I'm still a good 22 minutes, so I probably will make that 7,500. You can come up here to camera. Let me get rid of this 4-flight overlay. I can come up here to camera and open it up, and this is where a lot of that smart cam stuff is. So smart cam targets, and right now it's still set for Santa Maria, so that's what it's looking at. I can click on this and it would look at that. As you get closer to things, it
LA Center 7150 to 4 and Charlie 3000 for 9000.
So let's see if we can hear any of this.
29905. Arriving and departing runways 30 left, 30 right. ILS runway 30 right and RNAV runway 30 left approach in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Tango. Meadows Field, Bakersfield, California. ATIS information Tango. 1954 Zulu. Wind 220 at 3. Visibility 6. Haze. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 20.
Radio check.
2.1. Altimeter 29905. Arriving and departing runways 30 left, 30 right.
Okay, so the altimeter is not as applicable to me because, again, I'm using my own weather. But I do need to know what runway is being used because that will help me with setting up my approach. 30 left, 30 right. And, of course, I always fumble with those runway designations because then it's left traffic for 30 left or left traffic for 30 right or right traffic, etc. And it can get kind of a little bit of a tongue-tied kind of thing going on here. So again, looks like there's a lot of people out today, and I'll pull up the 4 flight. So what I will typically do is zoom in. I've got the extended runways going. This will give me the information, and including the weather. So weather is haze. It always seems to be a haze at Bakersfield. I don't know if it's because of the geography there, but it always seems to be in a haze. So a lot of times I feel like when I fly to Bakersfield that I'm doing my own weather, which again for PilotEdge is Zulu, information Zulu.
Radio check.
Whoever's trying to do a radio, nothing but static because you're too far away or too low for me to pick you up.
Los Angeles, Cessna 150 Uniform Charlie climbing out of 5,000 for 9,000.
So 36
150
miles
Uniform
away.
Charlie, Los Center, squawk it down.
Ident 0 Uniform Charlie.
150 Uniform Charlie, radar attack 10 miles southeast of Fellows, the Santa Maria altimeter 29er.
2999 0 Uniform Charlie.
So I'm about to go over another set of mountains, and once I do that, I think I will start my descent. Still really far away, but I'm also very high up. I am now at 7,500, so that's quite a bit of altitude. To have to lose my pattern altitude at Bakersfield is 1,500, so we shall see how this works out. I've not approached the airport this high before. helps a little bit to see for flight for you guys. I do see that there's a bunch of traffic. This says weekend. So, PilotEdge versus BATSIM, something to think about, and I'm sure I will talk about this more and more as time goes on. I feel like they each have their advantages and disadvantages, and I don't know that in the end one is necessarily better than the other, but I will say a couple of things that make me lean towards PilotEdge. Again, this is for my use, although I don't think my use would be what I would consider to be atypical, so I think this would be beneficial for other people to think about. One, definitely I feel like in terms of general aviation aircraft rather, PilotEdge has, I think, better options. It seems like on BATSIM it's all about the big planes, which is awesome, but I feel like PilotEdge is just, it accommodates more of the general aviation enthusiasts and pilots, student pilots, while having, apparently, from what I can hear, pretty robust, larger plane, definitely IFR kind of stuff. So, but for what I'm doing, pattern work, radio work, flight following, VFR flights, it really seems to do a good job. So there's that. Second thing, and this is maybe kind of a touchy subject, because it's a paid service, I find that people that are here to be in an immersive sim and don't break that fourth wall, if that makes sense. Whereas it's not, you get a lot of, I heard I swear this clearly a kid by the nature of the voice over the radio, but this kid was doing some IFR stuff and he was crushing it. Made me feel ashamed because I am not anywhere near, I couldn't dust this kid's boots. So there's that.
Lancer 122 Papa Tango, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact, maintain VFR, Santa Maria altimeter 29er.
I'm going to go ahead and do my start to...
Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, contact Bakersfield Approach 118.8.
118.8 for 117 Tango Bravo. Alright. So this is Bakersfield Approach. Bakersfield Approach, Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo at 7,400, descending to 3,500.
Or 117 Tango Bravo, Bakersfield Approach, Bakersfield altimeter 2995.
2995 for 117 Tango Bravo. So I'm actually pretty close. I'm still 25 miles out, so I've got time. I'm going to maybe descend a little bit quicker than what I have set up. Let's see if it's locked on. Nope, not yet. So as I get closer, again, that smart cam thing will kick in. And just to finish that last thought, I just feel like people are here to have fun.
Departure, Lancer 122 Papa Tango. I got to start over. I'm in the wrong course.
But I just feel like people are a little more serious here. Having said that, VATSIM.
Number 776 in November Golf. Your is in the Class Charlie airspace. Remain outside Class Charlie airspace. Radar services terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR. Frequency changes approved. We'll see ya.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, 76 November Golf.
Let's see if I can find it on the smart cam. Sometimes it shows up this far out, sometimes it doesn't. No, not yet.
San Gary Bureau for Cessna 776 November Golf, 10 miles to the east to land full stop.
776 November Golf, you're on the SoCal approach frequency still. If you're looking for Almonte Tower, frequency is 121.2.
Sorry about that, 121.2, 6 November Golf.
I definitely feel like in terms of what I'm doing today, I need a fourth monitor to run OBS and YouTube stuff, because this is really hard to see. So I'm actually relying on this view on my main screen a lot more than I am my two panels in front of me today. So we'll have to work on that. I've got one, it's just I don't know where to mount it. I'll have to work on that. I could put it on the light that I have to my right. That may be where way to go. So we'll see. Get my speed up a little slow, and my airspeed's only in the 80s, so I can drop down a little faster. And I'm coming up on 15 miles. And then at some point they're going to hand me over to Bakersfield Tower, which I'll go ahead and get that put in. I suspect that's the next one anyway. If that's the case, we'll be ready to go. That is the only thing about flight following. You definitely, with the radios, you got to be on your feet, on your toes. So airspeed right now, indicated airspeed is 92, and so that's good. And I'm dropping at about 1,100 feet per minute, and I am approaching 3,500, so that's good. So that means when I get to the 10-mile mark, I will have it'll just be much easier to land, to lose that last little bit of altitude from 7,500. So yeah, that was a lot. I don't know if you guys had noticed this or not, but I had leaned out the motor a little bit, and so now I'm full rich again. I'm not going to go below 3,500 till the tower, till I'm handed over to the tower. And I wrote ground down, but I won't need it because it's going to be a touch and go with a departure back to the west. And then I will head to San Luis and do a full stop there. I like doing this rotation. I've done it several times.
Good day, Sky 97, 1,000 feet, climbing 4,000.
Sky 97, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 8,000.
Climb and maintain 8,000, Sky 97.
something's going on with my stream deck. That's another thing. And, oh my goodness, did I just lose everything? Nope, I didn't. Alright. Just need to be careful. Alright, I'm coming up on 10 miles, so I'm hoping that these guys will hand me over. Sometimes it doesn't happen that way. We'll see what happens.
Number 117 Tango Bravo, contact Bakersfield Tower, 118.1.
118.1, 117 Tango Bravo.
Runway 21 via Alpha, 22 Sierra Kilo.
Cessna 776 number Golf clear to the active 19.
60 Golf taxi via Alpha, maintenance frequency past Kansas.
Thank you, taxi via Alpha, 6 November Golf.
Bakersfield Tower, Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, 10 miles to the west. Touch and go with departure to the east with Zulu.
117 Tango Bravo, Bakersfield Tower, enter left downwind runway 30 left, report midfield.
Enter left downwind for runway 30 left, report midfield 117 Tango Bravo.
John Wayne clearance delivery, November 6111 Quebec, Cessna 172, IFR to Avalon with information Tango. This is for I-7 rating.
For 6111 Quebec, John Wayne clearance delivery cleared to Catalina Airport. On departure, flighting 20.
There's the airport.
Radar vector is Still Beach, that is filed. Maintain 2000. Expect 4,010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2133.
November 6111 Quebec is cleared to Avalon Airport. After departure, fly heading 200, expected radar vector Seal Beach, then as filed. Climb 3000, expected 4010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2133.
For 6111 Quebec, on departure flighting 220, maintain 2000, rest of read back correct.
After departure, fly heading 220, maintaining 2000 for 6111 Quebec.
11 Quebec, read back correct.
Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm getting close to pattern altitude.
Denver Tower, Cessna 692 is holding short of 27, ready to go.
698 Juliet, Limerick Tower, 127, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27 clear for takeoff for Cessna 692.
Drawing ground Delta 1705, information Tango like a push on Alpha.
1705, John McGround, push it off, approved.
Push on Alpha 1705.
Double red ground walker 16886, park at the South Gia parking, ready to taxi with information Tango.
Park 1686, Santa Barbara ground, 125, taxi via Bravo, Alpha, Golf.
Runway 25 via Bravo, Alpha Golf, 1686.
Okay, under 2,000 feet. Pattern altitude is 1,500. I'm about 4
Santa Monica
miles
Tower,
out.
Cirrus 22 Sierra Kilo, holding short, runway 21, ready for IFR release.
Smart cam is locked onto the airport.
22 Sierra Kilo, Santa Monica Tower, 121, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 21, 22 Sierra Kilo.
And yeah, you can see the runways and everything, and we're right on heading. We're actually looking pretty good here.
John Wayne Ground, November 6111 Quebec at Clay Aviation with information Tango, ready to taxi for IFR departure.
So I can see the tower, I can see the 2 runways, and right, probably when I get to 2 nautical miles, just past
6111
that.
Quebec, drop my ground with 20 right, taxi via Bravo, Kilo.
Runway 20 right, taxi via Bravo, Kilo for 6111 Quebec.
Renata Juliet, contact SoCal departure.
Over to departure for 690, good day.
2 Sierra Kilo, contact SoCal departure.
Going to departure, 2 Sierra Kilo.
Bakersfield Tower, Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, reporting midfield left downwind, runway 30 left.
7 Tango Bravo, runway 30 left, clear touch and go, on the go, right cross and departure to the east is approved.
Clear for touch and go, runway 30 left, right downwind departure approved.
You can make a right cross and departure. You said you're going eastbound, right?
Correct, right downwind departure. Thanks, 117 Tango Bravo. Way over past it.
Santa Maria Ground, Cessna November 8090 Alpha, requesting taxi for VFR departure to the east with information Whiskey.
8090 Alpha, Santa Maria Ground, runway 30, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 30, taxi via Alpha, 90 Alpha.
John Ground Delta 1705 on Alpha with Tango for taxi.
1705 ground, 20 right, taxi via Alpha Lima, hold short, runway 20 left.
500.
Alpha Lima for 20 right, and then hold short at 20 left, Delta 1705.
500.
Santa Barbara Tower, Walker 16-6, holding short runway 25, ready for departure with information Tango.
Fox 1686, Santa Barbara, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Alright, got
Clear for
displaced,
takeoff, 1686.
displaced runway here, so I have to watch my speed, altitude.
John Wayne Tower, November 6111 Quebec at Kilo 20 right, ready for IFR departure.
6111 Quebec, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 ready, Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff, November 6111 Quebec.
Santa Maria Tower, Cessna November 8090 Alpha, holding short runway 30.
Great 090 Alpha, Santa Maria Tower, runway 30, clear for takeoff on course northeast.
On course to northeast, runway 30, clear for takeoff. Cessna November 8090 Alpha.
Walk 1686, contact Santa Barbara Departure.
Over departure, 1686.
Bakersfield Tower, Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo. I'm going to be changing my plans. I actually wanted to depart to the west.
7 Tango Bravo, proceed on course.
Proceed on course to 117 Tango.
11 Quebec, contact SoCal Departure.
SoCal Departure,
Okay,
11
so what
Quebec.
I'm going to do is I'm just going to proceed basically straight
Tower
ahead
Delta
till I leave
1705, short of 20 left for 20 right, clear for takeoff.
and then I will cut over to the west.
Delta 1705, John Wayne Tower, cross runway 20 left at Lima. Runway 20 right, line up and wait.
Cross 20 left at Lima, and for line point 20 right, Delta 1705.
Delta 1705, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
20 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 1705.
Alright, but I'm still going to, before I turn directly to the west, I'm going to leave this airspace because he said proceed on course. And I don't know if he meant turn to the west or just proceed on course at the time was straightforward. So I'm going to just, I'm not that far from leaving the airspace. Going back, I will go back at 6,500. 4,500 is a little too low over those mountains. So we'll change the altitude to 6. And go from there. So, okay.
Victor with power, number 27, Juliet visual 17.
127 Tango Juliet, Victor Tower, runway 17, clear 2 lane.
Runway 17, clear to lane, runway 27, Juliet.
Delta 1705, contact SoCal Departure.
Yeah, 1705, good day.
Okay. For all intents and purposes, I am out of the airspace. So let's bring it around. Autopilot kicked back in. It's long flights, you got to do autopilot. Correct to now I have, once you get on autopilot and you're lined up and the GPS and the autopilot picks up the GPS, because if you're too far off course it won't sync up. once it does that, then I can go over to ForeFlight and basically hit a direct to from there, and they will basically be lined up. And so now they're not electronically connected. This is manually doing this, but it's very helpful. And my target altitude is 6,500, 4,500 because I'm going west, so that's even thousands plus 500 because I have to go over some mountains and that's too low. So 6,500 is just fine. So now I'm going to pick up flight following again, and we'll go to ForeFlight and look up what we need to look up. So I'm going to come over here, find the chart supplement, and it looks like it's going to be Bakersfield Departure 12645. Bakersfield Departure. I'm going to get my transponder ready to go. Okay, and I'm running out of paper room, so I'm going to put that right there for now.
Walker 1686, Los Angeles Center, climb maintaining 90,000, Santa Barbara, altimeter 29999.
Bakersfield Departure, Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo. I am 10 miles to the west of Bravo Foxtrot Lima at 4,200, passing through that to 6,500, requesting flight following to San Luis.
Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, Bakersfield Approach, squawk 2554, ident.
2554, ident for 117 Tango Bravo. 2554, ident.
Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, radar contact, 1 miles west of Bakersfield, Bakersfield altimeter 29995, maintain VFR.
2995, 117 Tango Bravo. Okay, so now I can plug in my, let's come over here, and now I'm going to plug in my ATIS for San Luis, and that's going to be 120.
Delta 1705, contact Los Angeles Center, 125.27.
If I wanted to do it over here, I could come over here, I could hit that button, calm it down at 120.6, which it actually turns faster if I use this knob.
Delta 1705, Los Angeles Center, climb maintain for level 230. Skyhawk 6111, Quebec, contact SoCal Approach 127.4.
SoCal Approach 127.4, 6111 Quebec.
Cherokee 84054, contact Santa Barbara Approach 120.55.
120.55 for 84054.
So ATIS is programmed in.
Santa Barbara Approach, Cessna November 8090 Alpha is 10 miles northeast of Santa Maria at 6,000, climbing to 7,500, requesting flight following to Bakersfield.
So for this one, I'll just do a full stop.
Alpha, Santa Barbara Approach, squawk 4201 and ident.
Squawk 8990, Southern November 8090 Alpha.
Squawk is 4201, 4201.
Squawk 4201, 90 Alpha.
Santa Barbara Approach, 84054, 4,400 for 4,000.
I'm going to add 100 feet to
check
my climb.
84054, Santa Barbara Approach, Santa Barbara altimeter 29er, information Sierra is current, cross Quang at 4,000, cleared VOR runway 25 approach.
Cross Quang at 4,000, cleared for the VOR 25 approach, 84054.
SoCal Approach, November 6111 Quebec, 4,000, request VOR, DMA Bravo, full approach from Santa Catalina.
Spec 611 Quebec, SoCal Approach, yep, I have your request. The Catalina altimeter 29er. Turn left heading 190 back to Santa Catalina VOR.
Heading 190 vector to Santa Catalina VOR for 6111 Quebec.
Delta 1705, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
So what I was doing there was, because I'm not using the PilotEdge weather, the real world weather, I need to make sure my barometer matches up. So I have to go into weather and change that to 2995 so that it's a little closer.
Delta 1705, Los Angeles Center, climb maintain flight level 370.
So again, I can't really go too farther ahead on the radio. I'm anticipating that I'm going to be handed off to either LA Center, Santa Barbara Approach, somebody like that, and then eventually to San Luis Tower. So we'll see what happens. But what I can do is go ahead and go over to St. Louis and just kind of see what's going on. Odds are it's going to be runway 29, so I'll go ahead and do my heading plug for 29. And that'll be helpful when it comes time to land. I didn't do that for Bakersfield, and it kind of threw me off. So to do, right? A lot of multitasking going on, and that's what this adds to that. I hopefully will pass my check ride. I will eventually pass my check ride, and then I will start on instrument training. And so that, as I listen to these guys, it sounds fairly complicated. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm sure the multitasking just goes up. I've done some limited instrument flying. You have to do that as part of your private pilot list of things to do to be eligible for the check ride. You have to do 3 hours of simulated instrument time, and it's definitely a good experience to have. It's weird to fly without outside references, but it's pretty cool. So.
Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
LA Center 135.5 for 117 Tango Bravo. So, anticipating that. Doing, in case you can't tell, when I'm spinning this, I'm not actually looking at this readout. The problem is because the Logitech gear doesn't go all 3 digits. So if I do this, that's 135.505, but it reads as 135. 0.5 there. So I have to use the G1000, but I'm using that knob. Again, it's just easier. LA Center Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, 6,200 feet to 6,500.
117 Tango Bravo, Los Angeles Center, Bakersfield altimeter 295, and check your altimeter. Your altimeter indicates 7,300 at this time.
I'll check my altimeter, and that's 29.95. Thanks. Well, I guess I could try this. Let's see something here.
117 Tango Bravo, say altitude.
Altitude is I'm reading at 6,400. It may be that I'm using Zulu. I'll adjust that.
I don't think it's that. Your altitude indicates 7,500 at this time. That's a 1,000-foot difference, so just make sure you look at the altimeter correctly.
Try it. I'm gonna regret this.
Skyhawk 8090 Alpha, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was
Skyhawk 8090 Alpha, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5. Skyhawk 8090 Alpha, Los Angeles Center 135.5, 35.5. Skyhawk 8090 Alpha, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5, 35.5.
Okay, so see that weirdness with the Zulu thing. So now I'm using live weather, and it seems to
Skyhawk 6111 Quebec, turn right heading 250.
Hopefully this will settle down at 6,500. I could be wrong. What I may do is put in the tower for San Luis, but I still could get another frequency change that's not tower.
Los Angeles Center, Cessna November 8090 Alpha is at level 7,500.
Skyhawk 8090 Alpha, Los Angeles Center, Santa Maria, altimeter 2999.
2999, Cessna November 8090 Alpha.
You gotta love these graphics from Microsoft Flight Simulator. Holy cow. That's just crazy stuff right there. Just crazy. Go outside the plane for just a second.
Skyhawk 6111 Quebec, clear direct Santa Catalina VOR. Cross Santa Catalina at 4,000, clear VOR, DME Bravo approach, report machine to turn inbound. Quebec, report your procedure turn inbound.
Sorry guys, had to get a selfie. So like I said, I put in the radio for San Luis Tower, but I've
got 698 Juliet, contact Los Angeles Center 128.6.
I may get another frequency change, we'll see. But if I don't, well, I'm not out anything, so that's fine. I'm still a good 20-something minutes away. And let's see if we can get ATIS. It's programmed in, should be.
Angeles Center, good afternoon. Cessna 698 Juliet with you at 9,000.
Number 22 Sierra Kilo, SoCal Departure, radar contact, climb maintain 6,000.
So here I've got a few things.
And who else called?
Cessna 698 Juliet at 9,000.
Here.
SoCal 698 Juliet, Los Angeles Center, the Ramona altimeter 2997.
907 for 698 Juliet, thank you.
Cherokee 84054, contact Santa Barbara Tower 119.7. Cessna 150 Uniform Charlie, contact SoCal Approach 134.2.
134.2, good day, Cessna 0 Uniform Charlie.
Number 22 Sierra Kilo, clear direct 80.
So we have to start anticipating.
50 Uniform Charlie, SoCal Approach, the Burbank altimeter 2995.
This is when you come over the mountains and then there's the airport, and if he says 29, you have to kind of hook down towards the south and then come back kind of towards the north again, and so it gets a little tricky. So we'll see what happens when we get a little bit closer. Yeah, lots of traffic out today.
150 Uniform Charlie, expect vectors visual approach runway 21.
Again, this just looks amazing. Just looks amazing.
That's the 150 Uniform Charlie, descend and maintain 7,000.
Coming back seems quicker. Miles, about 18 minutes. So
Walker 1686, contact Bakersfield Approach 118.8.
Bakersfield Approach on 118.8, Walker 1686.
LA Center Southwest 198, flight level 320.
Walker 1686, Bakersfield Approach, Bakersfield altimeter 2995, information Tango is current. Southwest 198, Los Angeles Center, descend via the Throne 3 arrival, the Victorville altimeter 2995.
2995, descend via the Throne 3, and we're leaving flight level 320 now, Southwest 198.
Roger.
would love to know if some of you guys that are out there are student pilots that use VATSIM or PilotEdge, what your thoughts are, how you use it in your training, if you used it.
Walker 1686, we're advertising ILS to 30 right or the RNAV to 30 left. Which approach are you looking for today? Walker 1686, roger, turn right heading 070, vectors ILS, runway 30 right, final approach course, it's going to maintain 5,000.
So I can do a real quick rundown of my gear here. I'm going to do another video. I'm waiting on 2 pieces of equipment to come in. And then this version will be done. This will be version 4.0 when I'm finished. But basically, a little quick overview. I've got a Honeycomb Alpha, Honeycomb Bravo. I've got the Logitech panels. I also have a little Logitech, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little Logitech FIPS panel that I've got red.
Sierra 22 Sierra Kilo, contact Plymouth Go Approach 124.7.
There's a guy on eBay that sells, this is an aluminum case that I have mounted to my desk that holds the Logitech panels, which is great. I've got a Stream Deck that I can use to change my camera views, but also to do to activate some things within the sim. It's not currently working right now, so I'm not sure.
Sierra 22 Sierra Kilo, sorry, Plymouth Go Approach, the Oxford altimeter 29908.
Over here I have a joystick that I use for the Cirrus, and eventually, maybe one day, I will try to do some of the bigger planes, like, but we'll see. But I have it here, I had it, so I thought I would go ahead and install it. But this is the gear that I have now, and then the computer that I have is around there, and of course it's a Windows. It's an older processor. It's 2 or 3 generations. It's a 9th generation, I think. It's funny though, because that CPU used costs as much as a 12th generation new does, which is weird. I'm not sure what that is. Although it's a solid CPU, it's 99900 CPU. I do have a Founders Edition RTX 3080. that I was finally able to grab at a reasonable price, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and then I've got this Logitech headset that I'm using, and then an LG, plain old LG 4K TV that I've got mixed emotions about, although I've been playing with it a lot more in terms of the settings, and I like it a lot better than I did. So this desk, it's a permanent install, which I really love. I've got the pendulum rudder pedals from Thrustmaster, which is probably
611 Quebec ground, no traffic 13 using Catalina. Report your IFR cancellation or missed approach in the air on this frequency or on the ground within 5 minutes after landing on 122.2. Change to advisory frequencies approved.
Which is probably the favorite part of mine. So anyway, when I get, I've got 2 more pieces of gear coming in.
611 Quebec, report your IFR cancellation in the air on this frequency with me. We're on the ground within 5 minutes after landing on 122.2. Change to advisory frequency is approved.
One is a kind of a push-pull style throttle, more Cessna style. I'm going to mount it under the Bravo. And I've also got a Flight Sounds adapter coming in, dual adapters for 2 headsets, for actual GA headsets. However, they're both coming from overseas. They've been en route for about a month each and are probably not in any danger of getting here anytime soon. Once I get those installed and worked out, I'll do an actual walkthrough video of how this stuff is.
Walker 1686, descend and maintain 4,000.
Okay, we've got about 12 minutes before I land. Again, just doing this as proof of concept, just staying sharp. This is fun for me, but it is actually training, and I enjoy that. I'm also trying to just figure out how to get this stuff out live. I think I'm taxing my computer, but a few things that weren't quite...
Here's 22 Sierra Kilo, descend and maintain 4,000.
And we'll see how that works out when I'm...
117 Tango Bravo, contact Santa Barbara Approach 124.15.
Destination 8 is 120.6.
Santa Barbara Approach 124.15 to 117 Tango Bravo.
6111 Quebec IFR cancellation is received. Squawk and maintain VFR. Be advised you are still being scored for the circling maneuver portion of the rating. Give me a call on the ground on 122.2 for the rating grade.
Roger, Wilco, CSM 611 Quebec.
Santa Barbara Approach, Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo 6,500.
Quebec 117 Tango Bravo, Santa Barbara Approach, San Luis altimeter 29906.
29906 for San Luis altimeter 117 Tango Bravo.
That's the 150 Uniform Charlie, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, 0 Uniform Charlie.
So I'm going to go ahead and get my radio set up. This one should go to tower next, so we'll see. See how this goes. Got some clouds ahead of me though. It's a little concerning. They don't look too bad, but we'll see. Or we won't see. That may not be legit IFR flying.
Aegis Information Romeo, 2056 Zulu, wind 290 at 9er, visibility 10, sky conditions, clear, temperature 17, dew point 11, altimeter 29906, arriving and departing runway 29er,
turn left heading 030, descend and maintain 3,000.
Read all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information Romeo.
So Romeo, man, that does not look IFR. So again, I would, under normal circumstances, I would have just kept the Zulu, but I could not figure out. Apparently this time, I've done this in the past, it's never been a problem. I could not get my altitude to match their altitude. That's 1,000 off. So we'll see how this plays out. In real life, you would absolutely not do this. I would either try to find an alternate
Sky 8090 Alpha, contact Bakersfield Approach 118.8.
Bakersfield Approach, Cessna November 8090 Alpha, level 7,500 with Tango.
Walker 1686, turn left heading 320.
320, Walker 1686.
8090 Alpha, Bakersfield Approach, altimeter 292, information uniform is current.
29902, Cessna November 8090 Alpha.
Bakersfield Approach, Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo. I'm going to be turning to the south to maintain VFR.
And Walker 1686, turn left heading 280.
280, Walker 1686.
I'm going to see if I can go to the left and go under of these clouds.
Here's 22 Sierra Kilo. We have Tango at Santa Barbara. Thank you. Are you looking for anything special or a visual approach okay for you? Visual approach is fine given the wind direction today. Thanks to Sierra Kilo. Roger. Walker 1686, 7 miles from Jubex, maintain 3,000 until established in localizer, cleared ILS runway 30 right approach.
Maintain 3,000 until established for ILS, local ILS runway 30 right, Walker 1686.
So it's the 150 Uniform Charlie, turn right heading 120, descend to maintain 4,000.
120 down to 40 Uniform Charlie.
Southwest 198, contact SoCal approach 135.4. Cessna 698 Juliet, radar contact lost.
SoCal approach Southwest 198, 13,000, descending via the Throne 3.
Southwest 198, SoCal approach, the Ontario altimeter 29902.
29902, Southwest 198.
Sears 22 Sierra Kilo, contact Santa Barbara approach 120.55. 120.55 to Sierra Kilo. Walker 1686, contact Bakersfield Tower 118.1.
Bakersfield Tower 118.1, Walker 1686.
Squawk 117 Tango Bravo, radar services terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR, fix changes approved. We'll see ya.
Squawk VFR 117 Tango Bravo.
Santa Barbara approach, Cirrus 22 Sierra Kilo, level 4,000. Cirrus 22 Sierra Kilo, Santa Barbara approach, Santa Barbara altimeter 2996, flight present heading, vectors.
Okay, so I've now done a frequency change.
Clear to land, 30 right, Walker 1686.
I am trying to get lined up a little better to where I'm not going to go through too many of these clouds. I'm trying to get down to 1,200 feet, so this shouldn't be too terribly bad. But some of these mountains are kind of low. I'll work my way through this valley. That'll get me in. See what my camera says. Yep. Except that's not what I want. I want this one. San Luis Tower, Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, 9 miles to the east. Inbound full stop with Romeo.
Well, 17 Tango Bravo, San Luis Tower, make straight in on my 29, report a 3 mile final.
Straight in for 29, report 3 mile, 117 Tango Bravo.
John Wayne Tower, Skyhawk 715, Mike is holding short 20 right at Kilo, ready for IFR departure.
So,
715 Mike, John Wayne Tower, 20 at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Trying to
Okay, clear for takeoff, 20 right at Kilo, 715 Mike.
Bakersfield Tower, Cessna November 8090 Alpha is about 10 miles south, or 10 miles west, Bakersfield Airport, with full stop landing with Tango.
Right 090 Alpha, Bakersfield Tower. Enter our left downwind, runway 30 right, report midfield.
Report midfield, left downwind, runway 30 right. Cessna November 8090 Alpha.
Lindbergh clearance, Bonanza 7208, slant Golf, departing north at 6,500. Request flight following with information Mike.
720 Lindbergh clearance delivery cleared out of Bravo airspace. Auto departure flighting 310. Maintain VFR 3000. Departure frequency 1100.6. Squawk 4046.
Cleared out of Bravo, heading of 310, maintain VFR 3000, departure on 119.6, squawk 4046, Bonanza 7208.
7208, read back correct.
Santa Monica Terrace, Cessna 150 Uniform Charlie, visual 21.
150 Uniform Charlie, Santa Monica Tower, my 21, clear 2 lane.
Number 21, clear to land, 0 Uniform Charlie.
Bakersfield ground, flight of 217 Echo Bravo, is at Atlantic with uniform. Request flight following to Mojave 9500.
217 Echo Bravo, Bakersfield ground, departure frequency 118.8, squawk 1520.
Departure 118.8, squawk 1520 for flight of 7 Echo Bravo.
7 Echo Bravo, read back correct. 715 Mike, contact SoCal departure.
SoCal departure, 715 Mike.
Santa Barbara Tower, Cirrus 22 Sierra Kilo, level 4000, about 10 miles southeast, inbound for the visual 25.
22 Sierra Kilo, Santa Barbara Tower, my 25, clear 2 way.
25, clear to land, 22 Sierra Kilo. Los Angeles clearance delivery, Cessna 423 Sierra Charlie with information Foxtrot, IFR to John Wayne, please.
1 mile final.
Parker 1686, taxi via Alpha, remain this frequency.
Taxi via Alpha, remain this frequency, Walker 1686, have a good day.
San Luis Tower, Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, reporting 3 mile final for 29.
117 Tango Bravo, San Luis Tower, my 29 clear 2 lane.
Clear land for 29 for 117 Tango Bravo.
500.
4230 Charlie, LA clearance delivery. Clear to the John Wayne Airport.
500.
Seal Beach 8 departure. Seal Beach direct. Climb via Citic 7 maintain 4000. Departure frequency 125.2. Squawk 3104.
So I'm coming in kind of fast.
423 Sierra Charlie is cleared to John Wayne via Seal Beach 8 departure, Seal Beach direct, climb via SID except 4000, frequency change 125.2, squawk tree 104.
230 Charlie, read that correct.
Bakersfield ground, 217 Echo Bravo, did I hear a call?
Number 7 Echo Bravo, you ready to taxi, is that what you said?
Yes sir, raise taxi, 7 Echo Bravo.
Number 7 Echo Bravo, runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Alpha Bravo to 30 right, flight of 7 Echo Bravo.
Canyon Tower, Bonanza 6622 Mike, about 6 to the southwest, landing with Lima.
6622 Mike, Canyon Tower, enter right downwind, runway 21, clear to 1.
And the right downwind 21, 6622 Mike. And did you also say clear to land?
22 Mike, affirmative.
Clear to land, 2122 Mike.
San Luis Tower, Skyhawk 117 Tango Bravo, clear runway 29.
7 Tango Bravo, taxi via Alpha, remain this frequency.
Taxi via Alpha, remain on frequency 117 Tango Bravo.
Lindbergh ground, Bonanza 7208 at signature flight, ready to taxi with information Mike.
720 Lindbergh ground, runway 27, taxi via Charlie.
Taxi via Charlie for 27, Bonanza 7208.
Okay, so I am almost off the There we go. We are good to go. That was a long flight.
Los Angeles ground Cessna 4230 Charlie is at landmark with information Foxtrot, ready for taxi.
4230 Charlie, LA ground, runway 25 left, taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot.
Okay, so I am now okay, so that's it. So I am now disconnected from the network, and just kind of a couple of final thoughts here. This is just a lot of, it puts a little bit of pressure on you. It's simulated, nothing bad's going to happen, but it just seems like you want to step up when you put yourself into either PilotEdge and VATSIM. You're a little bit of stage fright and things like that. PilotEdge has a training series for both VFR and instrument. I am just completed Cat 8, so I still have Cat 9, Cat 10, Cat 11. I'm kind of holding for a little bit as I'm focusing on my studies for my check ride, and so I'm going to not proceed forward on that just yet. So hopefully you guys find some utility in this and enjoy it. Let me know what your thoughts are in terms of what would be helpful, what you would like to know about either of these two services. Although I probably know more about PilotEdge than VATSIM. I've only flown on VATSIM a few times. So anyway, I'm Ivan. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a great day.